Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. And no good. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Please welcome to the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So with George on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Scola out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Watson in at the 1. Here's Pippen. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Pippen's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Turner. Now here's Watson. Back to Turner. Right side Scola. Just 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Feeds it to Pippen. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
West is checked in for Luis Scola.
One more big round of applause, fans.
Chicago on defense. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Watson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Hibbert, the pass to Turner. It's deflected.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Pacers making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 13. Back to Stevenson. Now here's Watson. He's covered by Rose. Indiana again missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
George Hill's checked in for Indiana. And so here is Indiana. 17-point game. Turner with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Chicago. They're on a 10-2 run here.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Rose, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. George is checked in.
2 shots.
That one is no good.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Chicago leading by 16. Rodman dishes to Jordan. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Stevenson. West trying to free himself up, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Outside Hill. Indiana moving it around. Down low.
Yeah, and Gilmore's presence alone is enough to have an impact at the defensive end. Just knowing he's in the neighborhood bothers opposing shooters.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Hill kicks to Stevenson.
Boy, they are having major struggles from the floor.
And it's Stevenson again missing. Outside, Rodman. Here's Gilmore. Stolen by George. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rodman passes to Gilmore. Over George. Shots good by Gilmore.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Stevenson. They need this. Chicago grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Yep, that one goes in there. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
And George kicks to Stevenson. No good with the triple. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He had 11 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding jobs. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Pippen. Jordan is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilmore passes to Pippen, lets it go from deep, drills the three-pointer. Pippen's got 9.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Back to George. The pass to West. Hill with it. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gilmore's got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Passes it to Gilmore. Over George. Gilmore, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And here's Stevenson for 3. Rodman grabs the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And the dunk by Jordan.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stevenson outside. West trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got his second basket.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Turner's checked in for George Hill. And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. Luis Scola, he's checked in for David West. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Changes for Chicago. Levine's checked in for Rodman. Jimmy Butler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Derrick Rose. Turner finds Hibbert. On the wing, George. Defended by Butler. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner for 3. Indiana again missing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Armstrong, and he uses the glass on the layup. Armstrong's got his first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so George will bring it up for Indiana. Outside Turner. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Indiana.
Second team foul. Pacers substitution.
Chicago on defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 5 to shoot. George dishes to Scola. It's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Butler against George. Left side, Turner. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hibbert gets the bucket.
And, you know, this is what coaches are begging for out of Hibbert. You know, be aggressive. Come at it. Finish plays.
Butler in the corner. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Got a piece of it. Armstrong with it. Picked up by Turner. Jordan kicks to Levine. And no good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. On the wing, Turner. Baseline jumper. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Butler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 5.
The well put together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there. Not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
On the wing, Jordan. Off target from outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with George on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Watson out there with Smith. Then there's Solomon Hill. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Scola in at the 4-man position. Dishes.